Good evening. Okay, we were at Retro today. Saw a few brothers and sisters there. There were a lot of very interesting and cool and good people there. Been working with Dave, like I mentioned. He came down from, or came up rather, from down south. Probably came, how many miles do you think that is?
Depends what part. Like
Hundreds.
17-hour drive.
How many?
14-hour drive.
14-hour drive? I don't think it's 14 hours.
So maybe 14 hours to get to North Carolina.
It took me like 7.
Depends what part.
So I'm thinking that, yeah, it depends on what part. At least he's like probably a 7-hour drive, I would guess. And I really want to share this with you guys because I think well, I know it's extremely motivating. It's motivational to us, isn't it? Inspirational and motivational to you, just talking to him and seeing the advancement he's making and how hard he's working to do it. And he's making progress so quickly that I really want to get some of it on film so that you guys can share in it. Because when these things happen, we're real busy with it, and it's real and it's genuine, and it's real interaction between people. And I want you guys to know that that is what goes on. It is for real. Everything that you see portrayed here, all the things we talk about, all that shit's real. All of it's real. I don't put it up here just because I don't want to exploit it. I don't want to exploit people. I don't want to misinterpret it. I don't want it to seem like I'm taking advantage of people and just using them for a video because honest to God, I don't really care about the prosperity of the videos. That's not what it's about. It's the prosperity of the movement. That's what I care about. So I don't need, huge, vast numbers of people to join or subscribe as it is here or watch the videos. I just need as many good, decent people that fit. And that's why I'm just thrilled to death with the membership that we have. I think it's outstanding progress. I couldn't be happier. So with that, we did a little bit of video with Dave today, but I don't want to put him out there like that. I don't know that he's comfortable with it. If he makes the determination that he wants to share it with you guys, he'll see this video, I'm sure. And then, we'll get his whole. I'd really like to get his entire story, and in his own words, and let you guys see, because I know there are people out there that we need to reach that are in similar situations that have been told, you're going to lose that limb. Or, he was to the place where he had already chosen his artificial limb, his leg that would replace the one they were going to amputate. He was there. He'd already selected it. And somehow, the infection cleared up and they were able to save that leg. And he's been through so much with that leg. He and that leg, they're good friends by now. That leg has been through so much. He's really, gone through a lot with that thing, with all the surgeries. And, he tried to come back and ride a bicycle for a little while, like a stationary bike, and the screws backed out of plates that were previously in it. So they had to go in again, and then they put a rod up in the middle of the femur, and, just a whole bunch of different stuff. So it's been a long road. But right now, he's making progress so quickly. He's progressing so quickly. It's like every day he makes progress, physical progress to this wounded limb, that it can function better, and it can do more, and it can bend further. He can walk more easily. He can do more things physically every day. So that's really why I want to capture it, because I don't really want to miss out. We've already missed out a lot of it, because I want people out there that are in a similar situation, that have these problems and disabilities, things going on, they're busted up, that, you have two choices in this kind of thing. You can give up. You can quit. Like myself, I can name at least 5, like, potentially debilitating injuries that I've had that have been really bad. And any one of those 5, I dare say that most people would quit lifting over. They would just be like, oh, that's it. And I know people that have said to me, I would love to lift again, but the doctor told me I can't do this, and if I do that, and it's like the doctor didn't make you quit. You quit. You know what I mean? And that's your choice, man, and you can't condemn anybody for that. But I'm not a big believer that people should sacrifice and just fold and hand over their quality of life. It's your life, and in this life today, this is the one life you have, and if it's compromised for whatever reason, through whatever means, you have to fight to come back from that. You can fight and improve. You can always improve. You can always improve. And it's all a matter of perspective. It's how far you have to go, and how far you've come. And it's how bad it is, right? How much did you lose? How much have you regained? So sometimes progress can even be what external appearances are going to say, man, the person's still in really bad shape. It's like, well, that person has enhanced the quality of their life so far with what they've done already that it's just insane. It's ridiculous. So that's the kind of thing, when you're tested to that degree, that's a really huge thing. And the other part of it is that in his hometown where he lived his whole life, such a small place, he wasn't comfortable getting into the gym and rehabilitating himself now because people remembered the guy that used to be before all this occurred. And,
He's a big guy.
People were teasing him, people were messing with him, and he just wasn't comfortable. And that kind of thing is just insane because, like I've said before, and I mean it with all my heart, and because it's the truth. It's not true just because I say it's true. It just is true. That's who the gym is for. When I go to what I would expect to see in the gym, So the people that are in the gym to make any progress at all, they belong in the gym. The guy that would otherwise be on the couch, he belongs in the gym. But not only he belongs in the gym, the guy who's on the couch right now, he belongs to get up off his ass and get in the gym. The woman that's on the couch, she belongs getting up and getting into the gym. The elderly people that are becoming infirm and don't want to live like that, they want to do everything they can to thwart that. People that are heading in that direction, but have the foresight to see that if they can build a little bit of muscle now and get in better health, it's going to go a little more easily as they age. They belong in the gym. People with disabilities and handicaps and, what we label these things when we see them, these people, they're people that I would expect to see in the gym. I expect to see people overweight in the gym. I expect to see people underweight in the gym. I expect to see people with physical differences that are considered liabilities. I expect to see them in the gym because that's who belongs in the gym. That's what the gym is for. That's who belongs in the gym. Okay, so the busters that are in the gyms, the guys walking around like they think it's some kind of huge macho shit because they're in the gym and they're just mediocre anyway. These guys, they're visitors. They're not going to stay there. It's not their home. Okay, they're going to be here today and gone tomorrow because it's something will happen. They'll get hurt a little bit or whatever. They're not made of the same material. They don't have that kind of metal, and they will fold and leave. Anybody that's really been through anything and come through the other side of it and was really tested, that's usually a very humbling experience. It's usually very humbling. And typically people like that, they're not going to be of the caliber or of the character that they're going to ridicule anybody who seems to be dealing with a liability physically in any aspect. When you see them in the gym trying to improve, they're the last, anybody that's been through anything and has learned that humility will never, say to you, hey, man, what are you doing in the gym? You don't belong in the gym, or even look at a person that way. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I know no one who would. No one who would. So that's who belongs in the gym. So the guy came all the way up here because he saw Gorilla with a Cause on YouTube, our recruitment tool. And he saw us and he could feel it. He knew it was real. And he came all the way up here, formulated a plan. It took him a good bit of time to get it together to get here. And he allotted for the expense of it and his stay up here and every other thing and his food. And he came up here and he's making tremendous progress. And that's determination. That is determination. That's will to power. So, if you're out there and you're dealing with something like this, and you think that you don't have anybody that is in your corner and that it's insurmountable and you can't deal with it, you just can't take it, you're not going to be able to do it, then come to us, man. Come to us. We will help you. We care. And, come with us, man. And you'll see how different things can actually be. All right, that's it for tonight. That's all. I just want to throw that out there, man. It's very important. People need to be in the gym. You belong in the gym, man. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like you don't belong there. And if you're not happy and you're not comfortable, whatever, you can come find us, man, and we'll treat you like family because to us that's who you are.